But all right, so here's what we're gonna do. Today we've got 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we've got 4 exercises, and then we've got one thing to finish up. So one, we would call it a challenge or a finisher, right? So first one, the things you'll need today, a lighter weight, like 10, 15, 20. If you don't have a weight, it's no big deal. You can just go without it. But so first one is a hollow body hold. Oh, sorry, equipment. So if you have a lighter weight, that would be nice. And a real luxury item would be a slider, like a carpet slider. But if you don't have it, it's not a big deal. All right, so first movement, or non-movement really, is a hollow body hold with an iso hold. So usually hollow body hold is you roll those shoulder blades up off the ground, holding your feet out in front of you. Now we're going to add an iso hold to that. So this is just a 15-pound weight, right? So we're holding it up over your head with straight arms. Okay, so now this is the part that we add. All right, so we just add a weight, holding that weight up over your head. We go for 40 seconds, rest for 20. All right, side plank with a leg raise. 2 ways you can do this. You can do this from, we're gonna go 20 seconds each side. You can do it from your knees and raise that top leg. You can straighten that top leg. Actually, I like this for me. Or you can go totally straight legs and we raise here. Okay, so your choice. You probably want to keep that weight to 10 pounds or so. All right, so that's we'll go 20 seconds each side there. Chop and lift. We haven't done this outside the gym in a long time, okay? So this is like a core rotation. Your shoulders will rotate here. Your center of mass is gonna change as the weight moves. And so there's a little bit of a balance challenge here. So chop and lift. So we start at our, whatever knee is down, you start at that pocket. With totally straight arms, you're gonna raise up and across in a diagonal pattern across the front of your body, and then come back. Okay, so with straight arms, your shoulders will rotate, but your belly button will stay still. Okay, so you're not going to move your waistband at all. We shouldn't see knees flaring out, anything like that as you turn. All right, last one, plank and slide. So we'll be in a plank position. One hand on the floor, one elbow on the floor. All right, so if you have a slider, you can use that slider. We slide out. Okay, so you take away a base of support, take away one of your supports, and then you bring it back under. Okay, so when that hand is under you, you put weight on it so that you have 4 points of support. Then as you reach out, you essentially go to 3 points of support. All right, so this should be a fun one. Let's wrap up your rolling. And then we'll get started with the stretch. First thing we're going to do, we'll start off on a knee today. All right, so one knee down, tucking that tailbone. Push forward just a bit, find your stretch. And then we're going to take whatever knee is down, you're going to take that arm and you're going to reach up and across your body, right? So picture a line straight down your nose and through your belly button to the floor. Then you're going to reach up and then we're going to tilt over that line. So you should feel a big stretch down your hip flexor, into your abs here, maybe up into your lat. And good, let's switch sides. So we find our stretch first. Once you get it, freeze your lower body. We're reaching up and across with your arm on whatever side is down. And good. From there, let's take hands to the floor, one leg out to the side. You get in that groin stretch, you can move your hips if you like, shifting them forward and backward. And let's add a rotation to that now. So whatever leg is out, We're going to take that arm, rotate down, touch your elbow to the floor. And then we rotate up. We try to stack those shoulders right up on top of each other. And good. Let's go ahead and switch sides. And good. Go ahead and rotate. Elbow to the floor. As you reach down, try to keep your other arm straight. Right? So the hand that's on the floor, that arm's going to stay locked out the whole time. We really want to close the shoulders down. And then we rotate up. And good. Let's go for a pigeon stretch. So bring that leg up and across in front of you. Hips should be square, sitting right up on top of your leg rather than shifted off to the side. Big stretch right around your back pocket. And good. Let's go ahead and switch. And good. Let's go to a push-up position. Then we're going to push our hips straight up in the air. So we're just folding in half here, sort of like a downward dog. Let your heels drop down to the floor. Feel that big stretch down the back of your legs. And then we'll bring it to a push-up position. 3 shoulder taps each side. So we're just going to tap here, tap here. And we can bring our legs up under you and go ahead and stand. All right, let's go feet wide just to open up the hips a little bit more. Working side to side, whatever depth, whatever speed you like, just so that you start to feel that little bit of warm in your legs. And good, last one, just let's do 5 reverse lunges each side. Okay. All right, we're ready to go here. So remember, we want that weight 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds, something like that. This is something where if you're not at home with access to all your weights, you can sort of ad-lib something. Okay, clock's ready to go. So we start with 40 seconds. We're going to start off with that hollow body hold with the iso hold. So if you don't have anything to hold up, just hold your arms up and straight towards, like fingertips up towards the ceiling. All right, so if you don't have a weight, you're just going to hold those arms straight up, fingertips up towards the ceiling. Okay, so let's get started in 5 seconds. Starting off on your back. 3, 2, one, and off we go. So remember, the lower you hold those legs, the tougher this gets. Keeping those shoulder blades rolled just up off the ground. It doesn't mean your head has to come way forward and look at your knees. You can still look at the ceiling, but we just want those shoulder blades rolled up and lifted. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we got 20 seconds to rest. Next one is that side plank. We're gonna go 20 seconds each side. Remember, you can go straight legs, bottom leg bent, or both legs bent. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and here we go. So I find this to be a nice in-between position. If straight legs feels like too much, this is a pretty good place to be. 10 seconds left on this side. 3, 2, 1, roll it right over. Making sure you're squeezing right around your back pocket to lift that leg up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, you'll need your weight for the next one. Chop and lift. Remember, whatever knee is down, we're gonna start in that pocket. Right down here, shoulders will rotate. Everything else stays steady. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Sort of like a seatbelt pattern. Right from your pocket, up and rotate. Try to keep your eyes on the weight as you go. 10 seconds left on this side. Remember, that lower body should stay stable. Don't let your knee collapse in. Ready? And switch sides. Five seconds left. And rest. Okay, last one, plank and slide. So we'll slide with one hand for 20 seconds, then we'll switch it over. If you don't have a slider, that's okay. Just slide your palm along the floor. Ready? And here we go. Remember, we're going from 4 points of support out to 3 as you reach. Should be looking at the floor in front of you, not out to the side. 3 seconds, 2, 1, switch. Switching sides, working that other hand. Sorry, so I'm looking at the floor in front of you rather than looking back down at your toes. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, that's round 1. We're back up to the top. We're doing 4 rounds of this, by the way. I think I mentioned it at the beginning, but it's worth mentioning again. So we're back up to the hollow body hold with the iso hold. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and here we go. Halfway there, guys. 20 seconds to go. Trying to keep those legs straight. You need to bend them, makes it a little bit easier. 5 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Job side plank is next. Five seconds. 3, 2, one, and here we go. 20 seconds each side. So we hold that plank steady and then squeeze up around your back pocket. Lift that leg. Think about raising the outside of your ankle up towards the ceiling. 2, 1, switch sides. Right, so instead of, we don't want your toe turned up here, we want your heel turned up almost to the ceiling. And that should make you work behind your hip bone rather than in front. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Half kneeling. Chop and lift is next. There's actually 2 different exercises here. The lift, so like if we were pulling a band or a cable, the lift is when you come up. A chop is if you were pulling it down. So, all right, here we go. So I guess this is technically a lift because we're lifting the weight up. 5 seconds left on this side. 2, 1, switch it up. So as you go here, try not to shift your body weight around, right? We don't want to be tilting shoulders. We want everything to stay rock solid right in the middle, and your core is going to adjust to help you balance. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Right? So we don't want you moving your body weight to adjust for where the weight is. We want everything here to lock up. Okay, plank and slide. Ready? And here we go. Boy, round 2 is going a lot faster than round 1. Remember, when that hand comes under you, you can use it for support. And as it goes away, you'll lose that support. 2 seconds. 1, switch sides. Regardless of what hand the slider is on, try to keep your body locked right in the middle. So don't shift over to your supported side. We want it right down the middle. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're halfway done, guys. Well, with this part, we still got the finisher to do. Hollow body hold is next. 2, 1, here we go. Okay, we're halfway there, 20 to go. Remember, you can dial this up and down as you need to. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Side plank is next. If you can remember, try to do alternate which side you start with, right? So you're not always starting on the same side. All right, ready? Here we go. Side plank with that top leg raise. Remember, you can straighten that bottom leg. It makes things much, much more challenging. For me, I feel like I start to lose form at that point. So I'm pretty happy here. 3 seconds left on this side. And switch. You can also bend this top leg. Just raise your knee. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Half kneeling is next. All right, 3 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Try to drive those arms straight out away from you. Full control, nice diagonal pattern across your body. Make sure your shoulders are rotating. Your lower body is not. 5 seconds on this side. 2, 1, switch sides. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Plank and slide. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Ten seconds left on this side. 3 seconds. 2, 1, switch sides. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, last round coming up. Okay, 2, 1, hollow body hold, last one. Let's make it a good challenge. Check it in, making sure your low back isn't arched up. Press that down into the floor. Remember, we're looking up at the ceiling, not forward at your knees. 15 seconds left. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Side plank. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pushing that heel away from you, almost turning your toe down towards the ground as you lift. 5 left on this side. 2, 1, switch sides. Three seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, half kneeling is next. Okay, you ready? 2, 1, here we go. Remember, we're not throwing your body around. Stay locked right in the middle. 10 on this side. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Try not to use momentum as you go through. Control that movement the whole way. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Plank and slide. Five seconds. Starting in 2, 1, And here we go. The slower you reach out, the harder these get. Three seconds left on this side. 2, 1, switch it up. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're going to take a minute off here just to recover, and I'll share our final challenge for the day. Okay, so just giving us up to the minute mark to rest. So the challenge for the day, we're going to count down from 2 minutes. Okay, and we just hold a plank, right? So we're looking for a 2-minute plank here. Keep it up as long as you can. If you go the full 2 minutes, that's pretty good after an ab workout, right? So at any point, you can put knees down, you can put one knee down, right? But we want to try to hold that solid plank position for a full 2 minutes. All right, so you kind of have to find a happy place mentally. We're going to go in 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds, getting ready to get into that plank position. 2, 1, and last 2 minutes of workout here today, guys. Let's do it. If you're going to err on one side or the other, I'd rather see you err with your hips a little bit higher rather than your hips sagging too low. All right, so if we got to get a little bit of that pike position, I would rather see that than the hammock position where your hips are too low. Remember, we're trying to keep your tailbone tucked down. Don't let your tailbone point up towards the ceiling here. I'll stop talking for about a minute here. Find a happy place. One minute down. All right, guys, 30 seconds to go. Here we go. Be in a strong position. $15. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well, what a pleasant way to close out a day. Okay. All right, good job with that, guys. That's a tough one at the end, especially after doing an ab circuit. So good for you guys. Great start to the week. Anybody got anything in closing?
I'm going to join the Alabama boys this afternoon.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Bull in the ring. Would you rather be the carrier of the football or the tackler?
I think the carrier.
Really? I'd rather be the tackler. for sure. All right. Well, you guys have a great day. Ted,
Thanks, Brian.
avoid those super spreader parties down there. All right. We'll see you
Thanks,
guys later.
Brian.
Bye, Lane. Bye,
Have a good
Andres.
day, everybody.
Thanks, Brian.